Hello to everyone in the morning section of our upcoming seminar on theological hermeneutics and biblical theology. Wanted to send this video along to orient you to how we're going to be using Google Drive for our seminar due to some of the limitations of Canvas. So, on the announcement that I sent out, there was a link to our Google folder for this seminar. And here, if you want to find that in our Canvas homepage, you could just come down to where it says Start Here, click on this, and then scroll down to Course Resources, and you'll see the link here to our Google folder. So click on that, and it's going to take you to this screen in our Google folder. And this is where you're going to come each week to submit your response to the week's readings. And in order to do that, you're going to click on Weekly Submissions, this folder here, and then go to the week that we're in, starting in week one, and then to week one submissions. And here you'll find a Google Doc with your name as its file name, and you'll click on your Google Doc and paste the text of your response there, following the instructions in the syllabus. Should be about 2 pages, single space. And once you have pasted that text there, if you understand how Google Docs work, which I sort of assume everybody does at this point, then you are done with your submission for your response to the readings of that week. You don't need to upload any files or do anything on Canvas or anything like that. But then the next stage each week will be to come back to the previous screen here, previous uh, folder, and here you can see a document that will be in each week's folder called Critical Questions Assignments. And so here you're going to come down, find your name, and this tells you who you are going to be asking questions of for that week. 3 students for each week. So once you see who the 3 students are that you're assigned, then you're going to go back to the drive for this week, go to the week one submissions, and find those 3 students, read their responses, and then ask 2 critical questions at the bottom of each response. And again, there's instructions for that in the syllabus. So that's basically it for each week. You're going to do this each week of the seminar with one exception, and that exception is the week that you choose to be a presenter for that week's readings. And for that week, you will not submit your own response, but you'll be preparing a presentation that you will deliver to the entire seminar of about 20 minutes, in which you rehearse some of the main claims and arguments of the readings for that week, kind of frame the discussion for us as a seminar. So, what I want you to do for that, as some of us have already been talking about, is to look at the syllabus. That's linked in various places. You're going to look at the reading schedule that we have here, starting in week one, going all the way through, and then deciding which week's readings you would like to make a presentation on to the seminar, and then email me as soon as possible to tell me which week. In fact, please send me your number one and number two choices in case we have some overlap, and I'll do my best to give people at least their first or second choice. And then once that's come through me, I will fill out this presenter schedule here at the bottom of the syllabus, and we'll then know who's going to be presenting for each week's readings throughout the seminar. So hopefully that is clear. If you have any questions about this Google Drive arrangement or anything else about the seminar, don't hesitate to reach out. Plenty of reading to do, so urge you to get started as soon as possible on the readings for week one, and looking forward to the discussion that will begin before long, and to seeing you for our first seminar meeting on April 6th.